Hello, this is the Jurassic Expert here, back with another video. And, if any of you have recently watched the Jurassic Park podcast and saw my comment, some of you may actually know that I am on a search for a new camera, because the entire time I've actually been filming on my phone. So I went to my library, picked up a camera similar to what the Jurassic Park podcast recommended. By that I mean it's a Canon. So yeah, this might actually be nicer quality than my phone. You guys might not even notice. Who knows? So, yeah, today I have the new Jurassic Park Legacy Collection Story Packs, Alan Grant and Reobert Muldoon. 2 packs with Alan Grant in his kind of Jurassic Park 3 attire. Not really. And the female Jurassic Park 3 Velociraptor. So let's first start off with the human figures, and let's start off from worst to best. So let's just focus in on Muldoon there. Yeah, so that's pretty close. So here we have Reobert Muldoon. There is nothing new about this figure compared to the Legacy Collection. It is the same. He comes with the same little rifle, same positioning. I kind of wish that they had it with the arm down. That would have been a nice touch, just to make it a little bit different. Reobert Muldoon himself, nothing really has changed, except I think they didn't put as many coats on like the shirt and all that, because I could see like bits, and even the skin tone, I could kind of see bits of the plastic, like the tan plastic showing through on like the neck. You probably can't see it on camera, but yeah, I mean I could barely see it in person. But yeah, articulation can go, his head could go a full 360, up that much, down that much, so very little head articulation, very little pivoting. Arms can go out that much, in that much, can bend at the elbows there, and can go a full 360 there. Arms can go a full 360. The forearm can go a full 360. Hip can go out that much, and out that much, and back that much. So yeah. Knee can bend in that much, out that much, and can go a full 360. And that is pretty much the same for everything. Paint-wise, it is good, other than before where I mentioned that I can kind of see that they didn't put as much coating of paint, because I could kind of see that the paint is a little bit lighter on this one. So that's kind of a shame. Other than that, it's the exact same paint applications. But yeah, the face actually looks quite good. If I could zoom in there. Let's see, can I zoom in there and then... Okay, so we're back, and as you could see, the face is actually quite reminiscent to, I forgot the actor's name, but it looks like him. Other than that, the sculpt does look pretty good because it is the same as the Legacy Collection Reobert Muldoon. So, we're just going to put Reobert Muldoon off. Let's actually go first into the Raptors now. Let's first start off with the big one. I think this is what that is supposed to be. She is supposed to be the big Velociraptor known as the big one. And yeah, let's first start out with articulation. It is reusing the green Velociraptor sculpt, so it can open its mouth that much, close its mouth that much. This arm can bend back that much, and there that much before running into the leg. This arm can bend back that much and around that much. So not a whole lot of articulation. This leg can go a full 360. This one cannot go a full 360. Paint-wise, I gotta say this is pretty good. I wouldn't say it looks like the big one actually, but then again, you don't get a good look at the big one. Maybe if I were to pause it and like look at every detail, then I might be able to like get a good critique off of it, but I don't know, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. With the references that they have, sure, yeah, this could be the big one. It's the closest one we get to the big one, I guess. Or one of the raptors. So there is really nice, there is kind of a nice little bit of shading going on at the eye. Like, it looks like it's wearing like mascara or something actually. And then it has, the eye is painted nicely, and the teeth, as long as we're zoomed in like this, there is a little bit of bleed over. But with this figure being so small, the teeth being so small, I don't really blame them. And I actually have attempted repainting a dinosaur, and yeah, believe me, it is incredibly hard to do teeth. It's a nightmare. So yeah, now, I give more props when they nicely do teeth, and they did nicely do the teeth here. And there is no paint on the roof of the mouth there, so that is kind of a shame, but yeah, there is no paint on any of the claws, however, which is quite a shame, but that's kind of classic Mattel there. So yeah, and then you get this kind of dark, this light-ish dark brown running around running through from the neck to the body, but it doesn't continue up through the tail. So yeah. There is the Jurassic Facts app, since it is likely not a whole lot of people will actually have it, because these are still considered canceled in the US. There you go. That should be good. There. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So just make sure to pause the video and get that code. So yeah, before I finally go over the Jurassic Park 3 female raptor, I just kind of want to explain kind of the deal with these. So at the moment, all I know is that these, I think, are pretty much confirmed to be canceled for coming to the United States, but they have been showing up in South Korea, Chile, and I think Guatemala. I'm not too sure. I forget what the third country is, but I know that there are 3 countries that have been shown to receive the new Legacy Collection packs. But other than that, as far as we know, that these are canceled to come to the US. And on eBay, they are going for outrageous prices. For one pack, you could get like, it costs like $100 or something, $100 US. So it is absolutely insane, especially since these are like $15 figures for retail. So I was like, there's no way I'm going to get these off of eBay. But then I actually saw another YouTuber, Jurassic Screams, I think is what they were called, and they actually put a link for a South Korean site called Gmarket, which I will put down in the description below. So and I think in order to get the pair, you do need to get 2, although recently I've heard that you need to get 4 of them. So yeah, well, I'm not too sure. I haven't been like ordering after I got my pair, because that's all I wanted was the pair, and they both came undamaged. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. So now some comparisons. So for the crouching Velociraptor, here it is next to the Green Velociraptor, and as you can see, there is no difference in the sculpt. It is an exact repaint of the figure. And before I actually get into the human figures, I'm just realizing I'm going off course to where I wanted. Here is Reobert Muldoon next to the Legacy 1-pack Reobert Muldoon. Oh wow, I'm actually at 20 minutes. I might cut up this video into 2 parts. But yeah. So, there is Reobert Muldoon next to Reobert Muldoon. And as you can see, there is no difference whatsoever, not in the face, not in the tones of the clothing, absolutely nothing new about this figure compared to the older one. So, yeah, that off to the side. So, yeah, I hope you did enjoy this review. So, my overall thoughts on this 2-pack, would I say to go out and get, like, the $200 or $300 pack for these on eBay? No, that is not worth it at all. Not even $100 for that Alan Grant. No. If you find $50 worth for the pair, get it. That is kind of a bargain for it. If you can find them for $30 for the pair, that's even better. But yeah, just make sure to check the Gmarket, link in the description below. So yeah, that is my overall review. I do like these figures. I just think that that $300 price point for these is outrageous. I know that they're canceled in the US, but still, it's not worth it. It is absolutely not worth it. So, as always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I put up new videos like this one. And, as always, dinosaurs might be older than you, but you are never too old for dinosaurs. Bye-bye.